Okay, time for a new mission. We're already at 100,000 resource points. I could buy new mechs, but usually that doesn't work out all that well. Because it's more about the pilots and the equipment you can put into those mechs. And you can buy pilots, but the availability is determined by the missions and not by your resource points. And you can't buy any clan equipment, so I guess this is more of a buffer. So if you encounter too much trouble or failure, you can recover. If your game goes fairly smoothly, the resource points aren't going to be much of an issue. Anyway, let's see what we have to do. 280 tons to maximum of 8 mechs. 3 fortified positions in a city ruin, that's what it looks like. 3 heals. Capture and destroy 2 HQs and destroy defenders. Move all units to extraction point being here. Capture and destroy 3 HQs and destroy defenders. It's capture component vaults. Secondary. The main objective is to destroy 2 HQs and their defenders. There's 3 HQs. Bonus if you capture the site there, bonus if you destroy all 3. We'll try to go for everything. A refit truck is probably warranted here. There might be one in one base, but since it looks like that there's a good chance you won't be able to endure for 3 whole bases, refit truck is probably warranted. Intelligence has pinpointed the source of the attacks on base Nomad. There are several clan outposts in the Baitan sector, which were used as a staging ground for the assaults. Secure the Baitan sector by destroying or capturing at least 2 of the 3 base HQs, and then proceed to the extraction point. Tactical advises that a frontal assault on the outposts may be very costly due to heavy turret protection. Recon reports an unusual amount of security around certain structures, specifically 2 clan component vaults. Your secondary objective is to capture these 2 component vaults. Ooh, a lot of tactical notices. Cliffs and other rough terrain indicate that jump cable mechs may be valuable. Okay, I'm skipping that kind of shit. Okay, heavy turret control towers. We saw them earlier. They were much harder to destroy. These towers operate identically to normal turret control towers, but possess superior armor fortifications. That's, I think, warranted, because the biggest problem in any kind of a defense is that although you have a lot of turrets, the turret control towers can barely take up alpha from a single medium or heavy mech. So if they have long range missiles at all, or something that can shoot over walls, turrets are trivially easy to disable. With the heavy turret control towers, this situation seems to be changing. And I actually like that quite a lot. It's harder for us, but it makes capturing a lot more feasible option. Repair bays may be present inside the outpost. They repair internal structure armor, crippled legs, as well as replenishing ammo for all weapons. Repair bays cannot repair destroyed weapons. So you don't necessarily need a refit truck, but we also don't know which one of them has. Recon reports number of clan Shadowcats. These medium Omnimechs boast superior speed and medium range energy weapons. I think they had only medium range weapons. The problem really is the speed in combination of that. We can't uh, stay with them with the heavier. We need something to light mix to sort of run in front of them, because that causes the AI to turn around usually. Mine layers have been spotted in the area. Shit. We need energy weapons if we have to go on mine destruction duty. Enemy. Holy shit. Enemy ace. Clan, Cap Clan Captain Catherine Fury is known to be overseeing defense of Bytown sector. Be advised that enemy aces often utilize custom configurations for their Omnimex. I'm guessing this is the introduction of custom fits for the enemy. Nothing special there, so basically attack 3 bases, be potentially heavily fortified. The low tonnage suggests though that we shouldn't take the refit truck and should aim for the refit facility there. But if there are minefields, enemy aces, things like that, we could easily stumble into a lot of trouble before gaining access to one. So I'm leaning towards getting the refit truck. Yeah, we can buy a lot of clan power at this point. Everything but the assault makes. Well, we can get them, but we don't have our pilot for them. Green, green, regular, 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 regular. Scarab, yeah. Familiar faces. Not sure what I should buy. Extended range particle projector cannon. Yep. Large X-pulse laser. Yeah, these were the odd ones. They're very odd ones. We have a couple. I'm thinking they're very expensive too. I'm buying one of them. 20,000 piece. Do we have PPCs? One. Probably a couple of additional ones we warranted. I'm trying to get my weapon count or weapon amounts up quite fast at this point. Heavy LBX autocannon. We have a clan version. I'm not sure I'll buy a normal one, at least not until we lose the clan one. Definitely going to buy a couple of Streak SRM packs. And pulse lasers. We have long range missile racks. Yeah, and we have clan ones too, so we don't really need those. What's the sensor situation? We have nothing. I'm buying an advanced sensor. And an intermediate. Yeah, we burned through quite a lot of resource points, and I appreciate that. Yeah, we could just buy some of these, we don't need to use them immediately. A refit truck. Go away. Go away. Let's check the loot first. A lot of jump capable cougars. Almost intact mad cat. Holy shit. That's a good one. Only the sensor is damaged. Yeah, that isn't gonna get much better than that. We don't have clan sensors apparently. Okay, should I buy basic sensors then? They don't take room, and some mechs simply don't require a more advanced sensor. It's a perfectly fitted mech. And we'll take all the weapons away. We don't have a lot of light mechs to begin with, just have the Commando. So we're gonna get rid of it. It serves no purpose since we have so many clan mechs that are also jump capable. We have the Raven probably doesn't serve much point either. We have identical clan mechs at this point. And the Raven was very slow compared to the other, for example. It just couldn't keep up. Weapons Cougar. Jump Cougar. Ooh, we're running out of resources. That's nice. We're still going to have to loot these. I'm not going to repair these. I guess we'll keep them all for now. We don't have a problem with space at the moment. And we have 20,000 resource points. We could repair them, but it would... I'm not sure are we going to use them, so... Probably should keep the repairs at a minimum at this point. 280 was it? Yeah. Mechcommander. Not sure how heavy of a group do we want. The jump cable Shadow Cat is certainly welcome. A lot of jump capable units. The Jager mech is so slow though. There's nothing strictly speaking wrong with it, but at least these will be very fast. Not only allows to close range fast, but it allows you to maintain that's the important part. If we're gonna go against Shadow Cats, for example, we need that ability. But that brings us to the point. What are we going to do with the rest of the group? It looks like we are going to have to go with the heavier setup. We could take a couple of more, but they should probably be more in the speed range of the Shadow Cat, so a cougar or two. We could do more of our jump cable group, but we already have 2 jump cable ones, so that's not really a big concern. Maybe an armored cougar. This is in fairly good shape. Repair shouldn't cost much. Actually, I might prefer 2 armored cougars. They're lighter mix to begin with, so the heavier armoring should help. Yep. Let's do it. 2 veterans. Goblin is a lot better.
This is Goblin.
I'm putting Goblin in the Jager mech.
Do what I can, sir. Thunder here. Leave it to me.
Thunder is a lot worse. No. No.
This is Goblin. Thunder here. Thunder here.
I was thinking Thunder would see more action if he was in the Mechcat, which is probably true. However, he has a very unsatisfying gunnery rank, and I don't want to get the Mechcat too badly damaged. It is a very good mech. So let's see if we can fit something in here. Clan ECM suit. Sensor advanced. So this is our recon version. Yeah, you can use a pretty normal sensor. So what's the command team? We don't have green guys, only regulars. Gator.
You got it.
Do that. Spice is good, and let's try get droning to a veteran status too.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have what? We probably need to change payload for most of these. Okay, younger mech has to have a more focus on long range because he's so slow. Clan extended range PPCs. I want to see what the fudge large X pulse lasers do. I'd like to buy. No, I don't want to buy one more because I can't afford it. They are really expensive. I wonder how bad the terrain really is. I mean, obstructions to weapons fire. I'm taking the extra large, maybe extra large pulse. 2 extra large pulse laser. Large X-pulse, it's not extra large. X-pulse laser. We don't have a refit truck with us. I don't think we can fit one, so we'll have to go with more energy-based setup. Clan extended range. Those are your long-range weapons. I'm happy with that. Autocannons. Yes. Has 90 shots. I'm confident that amount will carry us to the... Yeah, large... Holy shit. Maybe a bit too much for you. How about PPC? No, that's pretty too much for you too. Okay, take a glance street now. Take a pulse laser. Now everything else, that's the only short range weapon you're going to get. You're not going to have a lot of medium range weaponry on this guy. That's the best we will do. Well, I guess we could take missiles. Now this is a very unsatisfying setup in general. I'm ditching the medium range weapon altogether and going full long range. Plan light ultra autocannon. I think so. Okay, this definitely is just long range focus, doesn't do anything else. Long, medium, and probably short. I'll leave the short range weapons empty at the moment because the rest of the guys will be short range specialized mostly, so they need to have the good short range weapons. Are you any good at shooting? Not really. So everyone needs a heavy flamer except you. So you're gonna take Clan Heavy LBX Autocannon, which has 35 shots. What then, what then? You could use a medium range weapon though. Large pulse laser? Yeah, that's a bit too much. No. It's definitely going to go close range. That's a terrible mix. Okay, pulse laser, heavy flamer, heavy LBX autocannon. I don't think that's it's too soon. The problem is since the gunnery isn't all that high, you're not going to really hit with that. Three missiles. Take a lot of those. Now we can afford something else. I guess we can afford some medium range weapons. Well, we're left with a little bit of extra room there, but I think that's fine. You too. Some medium weapon would not hurt us. It's a cannon. 90 shots, but it takes too much. They extend. Maybe too much space? I don't know. We are faced with enemies that will be using medium range weaponry. So maybe we should have a medium range weapon too. Ah, crap. Okay, good enough, good enough. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. And you. Some medium, short range weapons are fine, but you're not going to fight at that range most of the time. So I guess I'll take additional missile pods. We might need to shoot a lot over walls, so the extra missiles are warranted. Long to medium range on all the heavies, and heavy emphasis on close range fighting with the medium and light ones. We'll see how this goes. I'm not exactly hugely confident with this. We could get a ammo refill truck. I don't think we need. Yep, let's just go with it. 2 small artillery, 1 sensor probe, and 3 bases to attack against.